About 2 miles outside of Centerburg, where Route 56 meets 56A, there lives a boy named Homer. Homer's father owns a tourist camp and a filling station. In the lunchroom, his mother cooks fried chicken and hamburgers. One Friday night in November, Homer overheard his mother talking to Aunt Agnes over in Centerburg.
I'll be by in a few minutes and we'll go to the meeting. Yes, Aggie. Yes, Aggie. Bye-bye. Aunt Aggie's on the warpath about Uncle Ulysses' labor-saving devices.
I think I'll come along and keep Uncle Ulysses company while you and Aunt Aggie go to the meeting.
Well, come on then. I don't want to keep Aunt Aggie waiting with the temper she's in.
So they started for Centerburg, where Aunt Agnes and Uncle Ulysses have a very up-and-coming lunchroom on the town square.
Labor-saving devices. Time wasters, that's what I call them. Ma'am, look at him in there tinkering with that donut machine.
2 hours now. Yesterday was the automatic toaster, and before that, the automatic coffee maker.
Now, Aggie, the lunchroom is very up and coming.
Up and coming to pieces. And when he has all them labor-saving devices working, he just has more time to fritter away at the barber shop with the sheriff and the boys.
Now, Aggie, you should be pleased that Ulysses has such advanced ideas.
They'll advance us right into the poorhouse.
My, how that boy has grown.
Howdy, Uncle Ulysses.
Oh, hello there, Homer. You're just in time. I've been going over this automatic donut machine, oiling the machinery and cleaning up the works. Wonderful things, these labor-saving devices.
Yep.
Look here, Homer. You have a mechanical mind. See if you can find where these two pieces fit in. I want to go over to the barber shop for a spell, because it's something I want to see the sheriff about. There won't be any business here till after the double feature is over, and I'll be back long before then. Say, Homer, after you get those pieces in place, you could mix up some donut batter. Put it in the machine and turn on the switch. Make a few donuts to have on hand for the crowd after the movie. If you don't mind.
Okay, I'll take care of everything.
Good evening, Bud.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, young fella, I think I'll have me a cup of coffee and some of them there donuts.
I'm sorry, sir, but we won't have any donuts for, about a half an hour until I can mix this batter and start that machine. But I'll give you some mighty fine sugar rolls instead.
Well, Bud, I'm in no real hurry, so I'll just have me a cup of coffee and wait around for them donuts. Fresh donuts are always worth waiting for, is what I always say.
Okay.
Nice place you got here.
Oh, yes. This is a very up-and-coming lunchroom with all the latest improvements.
Yes, must be a good business. I'm in business myself. I'm a traveling man in outdoor advertising. I'm a sandwich man. Mr. Gabby's my name.
My name is Homer. I'm glad to meet you, Mr. Gabby.
I do, Homer.
That must be a fine business, traveling and advertising sandwiches.
I don't advertise sandwiches. I wear any kind of an ad. You know, one sign in front and one sign on the back, like this, like a sandwich. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. That must be fun. And you travel, too?
Yeah, I ride the rods between jobs on freight trains. You know what I mean?
But isn't that dangerous?
Well, there's a certain amount of risk, but you take any method of travel these days, it's all dangerous. Know what I mean?
We've stopped for a light snack. Some coffee and donuts would be simply marvelous.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but we won't have any donuts until I can mix this batter and start Uncle Ulysses' machine.
Well, now aren't you a clever young man to know how to make donuts?
I've really never done it before, but I've got a recipe to follow.
Now, young man, you simply must allow me to help. Why, I haven't made donuts in years. But I know the best recipe for them, and we really must use it.
But, ma'am...
Do you have an apron? Charles, would you hand me the baking powder? And, young man, do you have some nutmeg?
Looks like an awful lot of batter. It's about 10 times as much as Uncle Ulysses ever makes.
But wait until you taste them. What a simply fascinating machine. Here, young man, you must have the first one. Now, isn't that just too delicious? Charles, see if you don't think that's just the most divine donut. You must try one too, mister.
My compliments on your excellent donuts, madam.
I'm so glad you like them.
First rate, ma'am.
Now, Charles, we really must be going along. If you'll put 24 donuts in a bag to take along, we'll be on our way. Oh, and Charles, don't forget to pay the young man.
That'll be $1 for one of.
Keep the change.
Thank you. Good night, young man. I haven't had so much fun in years. Really haven't.
Those are sure good donuts.
You bet. But I guess that'll be enough for the crowd after the movies. I think I'll turn off the machine for a while. That's funny. I'm sure it's the right button. I guess I must have put one of the pieces in backwards.
Well, then it might stop if you push the button marked start.
I guess we could sell a few more donuts. But I better call Uncle Ulysses over at the barber shop first. Oh, hello, Miss Mossy. Ring the barber shop, please, ma'am.
Hello? Hello? Hello, this is the Sharper Bub. I mean the barber shop.
Oh, hello, Sheriff. This is Homer. Could I speak to Uncle Ulysses?
Well, he's playing pinochle right now. Is there anything I can tell him?
Well, tell him I pushed the button marked stop on the donut machine, but the rings of batter keep right on dropping into the hot fat. And an automatic gadget keeps right on turning them over. And another automatic gadget keeps right on giving them a little push, and the donuts keep right on rolling down the chute. It won't stop.
Okay, hold the wire and I'll tell him. Homer, he'll be right over. Just gotta finish this hand.
That's good. Goodbye, Sheriff.
You bet. I lost count at 1,202, and that was quite a while ago.
trouble here.
Oh, well, I'll be done.
Darned if you won't be when Aggie gets here. Mighty fine donuts, though.
We'll never sell them all.
What you need is an advertising man, you know what I mean? You got the donuts, you gotta create a market. Understand? It's balancing the demand with the supply, that sort of thing.
Yup, Mr. Gabby's right. We have to enlarge our market. He's an advertising man, so if we hire him, he can march up and down in front of the theater and get customers.
Well, you're hired, Mr. Gabby. Homer, we'll need some paint. And here's the cardboard.
We need a real catchy phrase. I've got it. Clearance sale.
Two for a nickel.
While they last, that is.
I sure hope this advertising works. I'll certainly throw a fit if it don't.
Oh, you all sit there? Use of me advertising at the theater. The show's all over, and besides, almost everybody in town is out front watching that machine make donuts.
Zeus, this is terrible. We gotta get rid of these donuts before Aggie gets here.
Looks like you'll have to hire a truck to haul them haul them away.
I've lost my diamond bracelet, and I know I left it lying here on the counter.
I guess you forgot it when you helped me with the batter.
Zeus, this is terrible. First all these donuts and now a lost diamond bracelet.
I'll offer a reward of $100 for the return of that bracelet.
Now, don't worry, lady. I'll find it for you.
Well, there's always the bright side. Now, this machine will probably run out of batter in an hour or two.
Oh, let me have that guy.
Take it easy, you. Take it easy.
Oh, we must find it now. We must.
What's Aggie going to say?
I know where the bracelet is. It was lying there on the counter and got mixed in the batter by mistake. The bracelet is inside one of these donuts.
Why, I really believe you're right.
Well, I'll be darned. Oh.
Now we have to break up all these doughnuts to find it. Think of the pieces. Think of the crumbs. Think of what I'm using.
Nope! We won't have to break them up. I've got a plan.
Hey, look.
Look, $100 prize for finding a bracelet inside a donut.
Oh, hi there, man. A dozen donuts. Neatest trick of merchandising I ever seen.
strings of batter kept right on dropping down into the hot vat, and the automatic gadget kept right on turning them over. And then the other automatic gadget kept right on giving them a little shove, and the donuts kept rolling down the chute just as regular as a clock can tick. They just kept right on a coming and a coming and coming.